What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing The Sims 4, obviously. For today's video, we are doing another CAS challenge, and today we are going to be making the inside out emotions, but as Sims. I am pretty excited for this challenge, so let's just get right into it. Also, don't mind this sim. This is just a randomized sim they gave to me, which low-key I kept because I was like, wait, her style is eating. I love this jacket, but I did not make this sim. I do not claim her. For the first sim, for some reason, I really want to make Sadness and what I think she would look like as a sim. I don't know if I can do blue skin. I can. Oh, that's hair. No, I don't really have blue skin. See, this one kind of works, but if I want to do any other color, like Fear, purple, I guess there's this one. That's not even purple. So I'm actually just going to do normal human skin tones because I don't want to single out emotions with colors and then the other ones don't. But if you would like to see me do it with their colors of their actual emotion, then let me know. So first up is emotion. I'm actually envisioning a darker skinned model. I think something like this would be good. Let's already add that face detail. I'm actually going to go for this face detail. I feel like this looks so cute. And now let's make her as a sim. So she has very roundish eyes. I want to start off with these ones. I'm going to make them big and kind of close together. They are extremely rounded. So I think that looks pretty cute. It's giving those very puppy eyes. And for her nose, she just has a crazy cute button nose, so I'm gonna do that. And for her lips, I think I have to do them downturned. If I don't, am I really making Sadness? I don't like these particular lips though, so let's see what other ones I could use. I don't think they have any that are in the shape of hers, which is the concerned shape. They're permanently in that shape, but I think I can try. So let's try these. I don't know if I'm gonna give her blue hair. I feel like I can't because there's nothing that lets me. I'm going to do it like that. And I'm going to bring this one up and these down. I think this looks really cute. Let's add her glasses that she wears. I feel like these ones are literally spot on. So we're going to do that. And now let's do her makeup. I think I want to give her this right here to tie in some of that blue. I do want to bring down the brightness a little bit. I think that looks so adorable. And for the eyeliner, I'm just going to give her a small wing. And for the eyes, I think I want to go with these ones, but in blue. This looks so cute so far. I think I'm going to go with these eyelashes right here. And I want to go for a glossy lip. Maybe even something like this one, but with less opacity. So here is her face all complete. Girl, if you don't stop smiling, girl. Let's do her hair now. Honestly, this one is low-key perfect. Why is it actually perfect? Girl, if you don't stop trying to smile, I swear to God. We have this hair, but I don't really think that gives Sadness the way I think it does. I do think I want to give her blue hair because one, it just ties the look together, and two, it's giving the vibe. Don't even question it. I don't really like that one either. Not for this look, at least. This one, it could be okay. I kind of like that one. Girl, if you don't stop smiling. Did I give her any blush? You know what? I don't think I did. Let me give her some blush because it looks like she's got to look like she was crying her eyes out. So I'll do this one and just make this less. I like the hair actually. I think I'm going to keep that for now. Now onto the outfit. Well, first let's get this body situated. I am going to make her a little more of a plump character because that's what she is. I'm going off of her in the show. So, and now let's do this. A turtleneck. I wonder if I have anything like that. For sure she's wearing a long sleeve. I know that much. I do have this one cozy sweater. Where is it? Oh, it's clumsy. I feel like this is low-key giving her vibe. I might do this one, but hold off. Wait, I really like this one as well. And there's also this one which matches the things in her hair. I know it's almost counterintuitive. Oh, why are you giving her these daisies and flowers and the makeup? You would be surprised at the type of people who are the sad type, usually. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I don't know. You probably don't know what you think. I like this one. I think this one's pretty cute. I feel like I need to make her look more sad. She doesn't look sad enough. I think that looks better. I'm really trying to make her look sad, but she just keeps smiling and being cheery. Alright, for the pants. She just wears everyday slacks, and I do think she would wear that in real life as well. Oh, it's these ones right here, and I feel like these ones would work very well, actually. I'll do them in this bluish color. Not my favorite because it's a different blue, but I don't think I mind. And she's wearing almost like sandals. I don't really know, but I'm going to give her these Uggs. And hers are blue, but I think I'll just do the normal color for them. Here's what she's looking like so far. So cute. Let me add some accessories now. Here is the look, all complete. This is Sadness from Inside Out. I don't think I'm going to give her a last name. I don't think I have to, so... When I think of sadness, I think of something that can be fueled from love. So wanting to find the one can lead you through a lot of sadness in life. But I also feel like sadness can fuel things like creativity or even words. When I think of Sadness, the character though, I think more of words. I feel like she'd write a lot of poems, she'd write books, she would journal and do her diary. For her first trait, come on, I'm gonna pick Gloomy. I know, girl, I know. I'm sorry, girly. For her second trait, I'm gonna pick Loner. And for the last trait, I want to pick Lazy because I feel like overwhelming sadness can make you lazy, but I don't know, that doesn't feel right. I want to pick Music Lover or maybe Bookworm because I feel like when you're sad, you can try to escape into other worlds. And although I do want to pick music because that's how I escape, I'm gonna pick Bookworm because I feel like sadness would escape in books. So here is our sim all complete. This is Sadness from Inside Out. What do you guys think? I think she's so cute and I especially love the detail of the face. Let's move on to the next sim. Alright guys, I want you to guess who we're making in the comments before I tell you. 1, 2, 3. If you guessed Joy, then you are right because now we are making Joy. I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm gonna make you guys guess who I'm making. I feel like that could be a fun game. Joy from Inside Out. She has this almost orange skin tone. I wonder if we can low-key try to replicate it. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Maybe even here. I think I'm gonna go with this for the skin tone. Let's add a skin detail. I am gonna do the glass skin look for this one because I feel like it fits her. Joy's eyes are huge. Let's just get that out of the way. They are huge and they are open, girl. Let's open up them bad boys. For her nose, she just has a standard upturned nose, and I feel like this one's pretty much perfect. And for her lips, she has relatively thin lips, so I'll do something like that. And she has a super rounded face, so I want to bring that chin inward. Here's what her face is looking like. I'm low-key loving it. Let me take this hair off. And I'm actually going to fix up these eyebrows and I'm going to arch them a little bit. I think this looks great. Her hair is blue and I am going to give her blue hair. I don't know what color eyebrows I want to give her though. Maybe just like a blondish color? I don't know. I think that's fine. Let's do her makeup now. I feel like Joy would have something like this with the yellow details and the pink. That's so pretty. Let's give her some really cute eyeliner. This one looks literally perfect, so we're going to go with that one. For the eyelashes, I'm just going to make them big and bold. For the blush, I'm going to make it sit high on top of the cheekbone, like this one. And I'm just going to make it pretty light. I think that's actually perfect. And her lips, I'm going to make a brightish pink. Something like that is pretty much perfect. For the hair, she has this short, messy hair. Oh my gosh, why am I loving that? Oh my gosh. Wait. There's this one, which I think is okay. I'm really liking this messy kind of look because I feel like it looks like very much free and very carefree and flowing. I think I'm actually going to go with this one. I really like it. Let's move on to the outfit. I want to see if maybe I have a dress that could fit this look. I don't think I do, but it's worth trying. Maybe this could be cute. She definitely doesn't have to wear a dress. Ooh, I kind of like this one, even though it's not something like she wears. That carefree spirit, the carefree, almost just happy girl vibes. I might use that one. I'm coming back to that. This one is very accurate, but I'm not really trying to be accurate. I'm just trying to capture their essence. So no, I like this one. I feel like this definitely gives her vibe. People argue all the time if her dress is yellow or green. It's definitely green. I like this one as well, but I don't know, not as much as the other one. I don't know. I think this is the one. I like the pattern and I like the hints of pink. For the shoes, she doesn't wear any shoes in the show, but I'm obviously going to give her shoes. I kind of want to go for some, these definitely fit her vibe. I think I'm going to go for the chunky ones, these ones. And they're honestly in the perfect color too, so I'm gonna leave that. And I think I'm gonna go for socks then. Maybe these ones? Do they have a different color? They don't, but honestly, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna leave them in the white. Let's go into accessories. I'm gonna give her longer nails and I'm gonna make them this yellow color right here. I wanna give her a bunch of bracelets because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it just makes sense. So we have these bracelets on that side and these ones on this side. And I'm gonna give her a bunch of rings. Like these ones right here, but I'm gonna do it and these ones in gold. How cute. And now for the accessories for her top half. For her earring, I'm thinking something dangly and just carefree. These ones are pretty cute. They're little bows, so I think I'll do that. And for the necklace, I'm thinking something like this one. It has a little moon in it. How cute. I like that a lot. And I think that is this outfit all complete. What do you guys think? Joy from Inside Out as a sim. What do you guys think? I feel like she looks so cute. And I definitely think it captures her free spiritness. So we're just going to name her Joy. I'm not going to give her a last name. For her aspiration, I think I'm going to go with love. This sim wants to find the one. I originally felt that way about sadness, but I feel like it's a little more fitting for joy, especially since you can be driven by the idea of an everlasting love in life. And joy would definitely believe in soulmates, 100%. Sadness would probably be a little pessimistic and say, oh, they don't really exist. There's no such thing as the one. For her first try, I'm obviously going to select cheerful. Girl, we hear you. Calm down. For the second one, I'm going to select childish. I feel like when you are extremely happy, you tend to revert back to your childish ways because you are happy. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Fight your mom about it. And for the last one, I think I'm actually going to select music lover. That's pretty much how I imagined it. What the heck? That was pretty much how I imagined it. I feel like music speaks to the soul, especially when it comes to happiness. Sometimes music makes you feel good. So here is Joy all complete. What do you guys think of her? Honestly, I love her. She might be my favorite one that I make today. I don't think we're topping this one. Are you seeing this? I want you guys to take a guess on who I'm going to be making next. 3, 2, 1. And the sim I'm going to be making is Disgust. If you guessed Disgust, let me know in the comments down below. This build is kind of crazy, so let me just... Oh my goodness, hello. For Disgust, I unfortunately do not have a skin tone. Well, no, that looks insane. She looks like an ogre. Actually, that would be a good episode. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Making Shrek and Fiona as a sim. Anyways, I'm just going to go with a standard skin tone here. Let's go with this one, and let me put on my face detail before I forget. I'm actually going to go with this one right here for Disgust, and that changes skin tone quite a bit. Is that supposed to be a skin tone? Oh, they're skin tones. Oh, I might be dumb. Oh, I could have used this. Wait, you're telling me this is the darkest one? That's crazy. But I'm also gonna use it because it looks good here. Anyways, here is the base face. For her eyes, she has very wide-ish set eyes, and they're a little more almond. So let's do this pretty wide. I think this looks pretty good so far. Let me make these a little bigger and make these a little more turned in. That. For her eyebrows, these are actually perfect. I'm going to arch them a little bit more because it fits her character. And I'm going to make these, I don't know, I want to make it green, but I don't think they'll have green hair. So I'm just going to make them black. And this can be a little bigger. And her eyes are green, so let's do that. I think this is about as green as we're going to get. That's natural-ish. So for her nose, she almost has what I like to call the snob nose. It's very upturned. Oh, wait, that is so perfect. It's very much upturned. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, so... And then for her lips, she has really thin lips. I actually want to use these ones, but make the corners of the mouth downturned and make the thinner. I don't like how it looks. It looks like she's weirdly frowning. I'm really trying to give her that disgusted look, but I think that's probably the best we're gonna get. Now let's do her makeup. Mod thing that we put on. It's pretty strong. I'll do this eyeliner right here. But it looks really cute, and she looks like low-key realer than the rest. I'm gonna do these big ol' lashes. Hers are huge, but I think these are the biggest ones I have. These are the biggest ones I have. Kind of loving that actually. So here's what she's looking like so far in the face. She definitely does not look human. She looks a little creepy. Now for the hair. She has this shorter bob with her bangs swept to the side. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I think this one's alright. I think this one's pretty cute. It's definitely not 100% accurate, but I like this one for her just because it's giving that mean girl energy. Not that she's a mean girl, but I don't know. Leave me alone. Oh gosh, why is this one gonna be the one that's so difficult to do? You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like that matches and it makes sense. I wish I could do a darker color, but oh no, her face looks weird. Why does her face look so weird? You know what? I'm gonna take off this skin detail. I think that looks a lot better. Oh my goodness. The face was really throwing me off. For the outfit, I actually think I have something that I want to use here. This one right here, I feel like gives her vibe. If we can find a green one, but that's ugly. I feel like she would wear something like this, I'm not gonna lie. I like the dress with the little belt and I like the colored undersleeve. I feel like it's definitely giving something she would wear. This one looks like her dress, to be honest. I don't know why, I just don't think she would wear it though. Maybe this one? Because she'd be very, like, she's discussed, so she doesn't like things that are ugly. She'd be very prim and proper and cutesy. I don't know, I kind of love that. What are we thinking? Maybe I can make the hair black? Because I don't want to make the hair green if her outfit's green, but if I don't make the hair green, then it doesn't really look like her. Maybe something like these leg details could be cute. And she has purple shoes, so I want to tie in some purple here. And then I think I want to go for these ones. I think that looks so cute and definitely her vibe. Let's do her accessories now. All right, she'd probably never be caught without a cute bracelet, so there's that. And a watch. And then for the rings, I'm gonna add just some cutesy simple rings. And ooh, actually these ones are really cute. How about this little purse? I wonder if it's glitching with anything. It looks like it's glitching with her eyelashes. Oh, but I have another purse. Where is it? Well, hold on. Let me see if I can change that. So it only glitches with those. It doesn't glitch with these though, and they're pretty much the same thing. So I'm actually gonna do that. And then for the purse, girl, go to the accessories down here. I'm gonna do it in, I think I'm gonna do it in purple. I think that's so cute. All right, she has a little heart purple purse. And for her nails, I think I'm just gonna give her some very pretty purple nails. And now for the face. For her earrings, I'm low-key wanting to go for these ones. And I think the black and the pearls really add something to it. And for the necklace, I think I want to go with this one. I don't know, what are we thinking of that? I feel like it looks better with the white because it looks like pearls, so I'm gonna do that. And I believe that is my disgust sim all complete. What do you guys think? I absolutely love this one. I might have lied when I said Joy was going to be my favorite. So let's just name her real quick. Her name is Disgust. And now let's do her traits. I feel like for Disgust, we should do Fortune, fabulously wealthy. This sim wants to get rich and have a successful career. And I think the reason that I'm choosing that one is because Disgust would find the opposite disgusting. She'd be like, what do you mean you don't want to... You're not very ambitious. You're disgusting. What do you mean you don't want to get rich? You're disgusting. What do you mean you don't want nice, rich things, right? I don't know. Let's move on to her traits. I'm first going to go with, I think I want to go with evil. I kind of want to go with jealous, even though envy is an emotion that we are going to do. I think for disgust, I'm going to go with hot-headed as well. I feel like when you have a lot of disgust, you tend, like, it's probably because you're a little hot-headed. I would also go for materialistic and perfectionist though. Actually, what am I saying? I have to go with perfectionist. Hello? I'll change out evil and then I will go with hot-headed. Here is my disgust sim all complete. She's so cute. She's definitely my favorite and I think she's gonna be my favorite. Let's move on to our last and final sim. So who do you guys think I'm gonna make? Leave your guesses in the comments. And in 3, 2, 1, I am going to be making Envy. She is going to be our last sim for today. So let's just get a good base going. Now, Envy is like a baby. Envy in the show is portrayed as a kid. And I think it's because, I don't know, I guess adults maybe grow out of envy. I'm going to do a very light skin tone. I feel like that just kind of makes sense here, but I'm not really sure. Let's just add on my skin detail. I'm going to add this skin detail right here. And let's get started. For Envy, her eyes are just absolutely massive. They're 90% of her. She's just 90% eyeballs. So I'm gonna make these just huge. I'm opening them up all the way, and then I'm gonna make her pupils huge because that's kind of her thing. She's longing for everyone else's, I don't know, stuff. She quite literally doesn't have a nose, so I'm just gonna make this tiny. And then for her lips, she just has a slit for her mouth, but I'm gonna assume that she has lips and just make them a little thinner. And like I said, she's portrayed as a younger member than the other emotions, so she has a very rounded face with next to no chin. I need this hair gone right now. Thank you. I think this looks okay. I do need to change the color though. Her eyes are almost greenish blue. I guess, what would you call that? Teal? Seafoam green? I think I want to go for these ones. They're definitely not 100% accurate, but it's all right. And for her makeup, I'm going to give her some oh my god, this is a little bit terrifying. Maybe I just make these a little bit smaller. Sorry, it was actually terrifying me. I'm going to go for some lashes on her, and I want to do these shorter ones. That looks perfect to me. All right, this one's actually perfect. And she has these crazy big blushes on her cheeks, so I'm gonna go with this. It's kind of perfect. And she doesn't really have any lipstick on, but I'm just gonna give her a slight gloss. For the hair, oh my gosh, I'm still thrown off by what she looks like. She's kind of freaking me out. I think I have the perfect hair for this. This one is kind of perfect. She has little pins in her hair. Hers are purple, but I think it still works. And oh girl, why are my eyebrows turning? And these can just be black. I don't think we're getting a very good hair color for her. I think this is probably the best we're gonna get. Her lips are freaking me out now. I kind of like this one with the teeth showing, but I am gonna make this a tiny smaller on top and make this just go down a little bit. I want to give her like an upturned smile, but it's not working, and I don't know if it's the lips or if it's the look. I'm just gonna do that. I don't know. Guys, this isn't working. And this blush is throwing me off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do that one instead. And I need this bulb to be bigger and this to be bigger. I think that works a little. Let's go do one round for the hair. And if I can't find anything, I'll just keep the one I had. This one low-key works. This one low-key works for Envy too. But I don't like it for her. I kind of like this one. Oh man. We don't have the right color. Very unfortunate. I am just gonna go with this one then. I think it's the cutest option. And then for the outfits, I'm gonna look to see if I have anything in my full body. She's wearing a sweater, or she's wearing a dress that is blue and yellow. But low key, this sweater is kind of good because it has the blue and the purple. Or I'm sorry, her dress is purple and yellow. Gosh, I can't speak, I can't think. I like this because it's also giving the teen vibe with the jean skirt. I'm gonna come back to that though. I'm not really finding anything that makes sense. And then she has Uggs on, which is so funny and so cute. I'm gonna do these ones right here. And hers are blue. And then she has purple-ish tights on, but for me, I'm gonna do socks for that. I kind of want these ones, but they don't have the right kind of color. They have these ones, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that. No, not those. Ugh. I think I'm just gonna go with these right here. I feel like they have the best color on them. Now let's do her accessories. She'd probably have one of each accessory if that makes sense. For her nails, I think she'd have shorter nails and they would be like, let's incorporate some of that yellow in there. So I'll include that yellow right there since I didn't include it literally anywhere else. I'm gonna include one cute ring and then possibly a watch because she would want more. And I did make her a teen, by the way. I didn't make her an adult. I made her a teen. I feel like it just makes sense. Now that I'm looking at her, she has freckles. I don't know if that's a thing unless we have freckles. Girl, I know it's in here. Show yourself. Let's do in this one. Perfect. Oh, this one. All right. This is my Envy sim all complete. What do you guys think? I think it's really cute. It's definitely not the same vibe or the same style as my other sims, but I feel like it captures who she is and what she is. She's Envy, and she's depicted in the emotion as a really small child, and that's kind of what that is. It's a little bit of a childish emotion. So I'm just gonna name her Envy. Hello. And then for the first one, I'm gonna put popularity. I'm gonna say this sim wants to make and keep as many friends as they can. I feel like that fits her the most. For her first trait, I'm gonna go with childish. Oh, she can only have 2 traits? Wait, that's so stupid. And for the second one, I'm gonna go for materialistic. Girl, get it. I gotta get rid of one of these then. This is so stupid. You know what? I'm gonna make her a young adult, but she's a teen. Anyways, I'm gonna make her last trait jealous, because obviously jealousy is like a synonym for envy. And I feel like that is pretty much this entire sim all complete. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. That is all we had time for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, don't forget to comment and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you enjoy the content that I make for you. Also, let me know who is your favorite sim. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite and which one you think is the most accurate. Personally, mine is Disgust. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one with another video. Bye!
Like and subscribe.